You might think music is about the notes, but it isn't. It's all about the space in between the notes, and this exercise is going to get you using that much more effectively. The best thing about this exercise is you do not need an instrument to do it. I'm going to demonstrate this whole thing with no instrument, and that means you can do it whenever you have a spare 5 minutes. Everything has a pulse. It's the thing that you tap your foot to or dance to in funky music. So Amy's going to be playing our big beats, and we're counting up to 4. This is in 4/4, so that means that once we get to 4, we don't say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, anything. We go back around to 1. So let's just practice putting our beats in line with Amy's beats. This might sound simple, but it is the basis of music and playing together. So even if you think you can definitely do that, still tune in and really use this as a way to get ready for the next exercises that are coming. We're listening and we're counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome stuff. And that, getting that voice aligned with the hands, aligned with your hearing, aligned. Getting that voice aligned with your hands, aligned with what you're hearing, is the basis of music. Your hands, your head, and your ears must be connected. Great. So we've done number 1. We're going to split that beat in half. Now we still keep that count, that 1, 2, 3, 4. But what we're saying between those is and. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's see if we can slot that in. Same speed, but we're saying twice as many words. Let's go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and can you tap it? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Nice! Now we're going to try moving between the 1 and the 2. So we'll do 1 bar, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, of 1, and 1 bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, of 2, 1 and. Let's try that. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Nice! So we've done 1, we've done 2. Now we're going to split that beat into 3. This is commonly called triplets, and it gives us this like lilting feel. So the count for that, the numbers stay the same, but we have 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Let's try that with the beat. Let's go. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 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 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Nice. A tongue twister already. So we're very used to splitting things in 2. Most of us have 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 eyes, ears, nostrils, and we're very symmetrical. So that splitting things in half comes quite naturally to us. But the 3 can feel harder. You'll notice that your hand is changing hands. The hand that's on the beat is changing hands. So it's 1 triplet, and then the other hand is starting 1 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So it means that that emphasis is landing on either hand. Let's move between 1 and 3, counting that big beat, and then we're splitting it all the way into 3. Go! 1, 2, 3, triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Awesome. Now let's practice the 1, then the 2, then the 3. So moving between the 2 and the 3 can be a little sticky. If at any moment it feels too confusing, just stick with those 1, 2, 3 and get those numbers aligned with us. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Woo! Nice, yeah, awesome stuff there. And that internal counting is so important. Do you count in your head?
Yes, all the time.
So while in performance, you probably might not see people being like 1, 2, 3 triplet, 4 and da da. But in our heads, it's working overtime. We're like the swan, and then underneath it's like breaking down all those things, because that internal ability to present like solid places means that your melodies can jump all over and be all loose and free. Even when I'm playing really slow and really sustained, especially when I'm playing really slow. If I've got a long note, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, I know that it's coming in exactly the same place, and that's what groove is, right? It's really hanging in there. Okay, final one, 4. The count for this is 1 E and 1 E and Let's try that. So we have 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and This one is a little tough to do out loud, so deep breaths. Let's go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and we're back to that thing we're more used to of the dominant hand falling on the big beats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, which is great. We prefer that generally. But still pay attention to that other hand. They're both doing so much important work. Okay, we're going to go between 1 and 4. So that number always landing on the beats. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a yeah. We're going to try putting them all together with the 1, then the 2, then the 3, then the 4. If it feels like it's moving too fast or too slow, remember you can always use the toggle on YouTube to make it go faster or slower, so you can practice this all different speeds. But let's try this speed. Let's go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a yeah. This is so useful because it means that those numbers are always going to be in the same place. Whether you're doing a 1 and, a triplet, a E and a, you can combine them however you want, but those big beats are always in the same place, which means you're always going to be playing together and you're always going to be playing in time. So whenever you have 2 minutes, just get a metronome on and just practice even shifting between the 3 and the 4. which I think is one of the harder ones, or the 2 and the 3, which is maybe one of the harder ones, or the 4 and the 1, whichever ones you find harder. Let me know in the comments which your favourite subdivision is, and which ones you find the hardest to move between. You can really use this idea to take the same melodic idea and spice it up. So if you're interested in more of that, find my video on how to spice up your fills.